Hello.
How are we?
How are we doing? Let us know.
How has your weekend been?
Leafy,
Sleepy,
rainy.
rainy, achy.
I haven't been achy necessarily.
Yeah.
I once again did not have any side effects from getting my COVID booster. I thought this time was going to be it. This time, it's just going to be the time that it kills me.
It didn't.
No.
I had a much more mild soreness this time around, but I just have an overall body ache going on right now. So anyway, I did do a crap ton of writing this weekend though. I'm already at 2,500 words for the day. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters left to write in this first draft.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo!
Woohoo!
Which I'm very excited about. Have I been reading? No. Have I done anything else? No.
Yes.
Well, yes, we decorated.
We did decorate. We put pictures up.
A lot.
I have a couple more to put up in my room, but I might do it during the first sprint.
You should, because I just selfishly want to see them up. But we decorated a lot. We put something on the wall in the office, which is technically the first thing that's going on the wall in the office.
Besides bookshelves, yeah.
Yeah. And then I hung 3 pictures in my room. You hung a metric ton in your room already. We did 9 down in the bathroom downstairs. We've been just settling in, you know. So it was a very homey weekend.
Yeah, we didn't really go anywhere. Didn't really do much.
It literally rained all weekend. Like, it's still raining.
Like, we got out
and
got COVID shots. Other than that, really not much.
Other than that, no, thank you.
But we are making our way into having a much more homey home.
It's coming together. Hello, friends. I'll be Halloween decorating the office tonight. Can't wait to hang.
Yay, I'm glad to see what you do for your Halloween decorations.
Marco me the results, because you always do a very good job. I think you would approve of our
bathroom specifically
downstairs. Your bathroom.
Your bathroom that was yours while you were
bathroom. Here. Hello. Hi. Let us know what you're doing tonight. I will be continuing to write because I'm so close. I can see the end of this draft and I'm very excited about it. Greetings. Hi, Christian. Hi, Bree. Hi, Kelly. I'm so glad you're doing great. Hello. Doing okay. Working on editing and exporting a video to start TBD on what else you're going to get done. Maybe reading? Who knows? I've been really feeling the itch to get back to filming videos. And I don't know if it's going to happen, but I really want to.
I have too, actually. Like, we've been watching back some of our old vlogs and stuff. And, like, I kind of want to start vlogging and do, like, a week in the life of a writer and just do weekly vlogs. Not necessarily every week, but
no,
just like an entire week of like writing and struggling and wins. And
I feel like I vlogged the start of writing this book because we wrote it at a writer's retreat. But the other 2 that I have seriously outlined, I haven't like talked about or document it. And you guys know me, I like to document as I work on different projects. So I think I'll probably do some. There was a request for a crystal collection video, which I still want to do. And this coming weekend, I'm actually getting an additional bookshelf, so I'm gonna have to move everything. So it might not be a horrible time to take everything down and do that. We'll see. It's neither here nor there. I'm reading a comic, Unfamiliar. I want to finish that first, but I also need to make my bed. Sheets are finally dry. Listening to Fourth Wing while I do that, and reading The Witch House, The House Witch. Flipped that.
Dyslexic did that.
The sex did that. The dyslexia did do that. Have I ever been diagnosed? No. Do I do it all the time? Yeah. Long after playing D&D for hours. I hope you had fun though. Built a shelf for my bedroom yesterday and decorated it and hung up a new painting. Love that. Way to build things.
Spooky time is here.
It really is. Working on chapter 87 tonight. Yet again, listen. Persistence. You stick with it, eventually it'll be done. Right?
What's crazy is it is fall weather here for sure. It's in the 60s during the day, maybe 70s when it's not raining, and in the 50s at night. And I haven't thought about it. And today I looked up the weather back home, and they're hitting 100 today. And I was like, ew.
Gross.
That's gross. I'm so sorry.
No, it's full fall.
I remember everybody always being like, today's the first day of fall. And it would be like 100 degrees. And we would be like, no.
Beg to differ. But it is now. Sorry you didn't get the notification, but I'm glad you made it. We haven't sprinted yet, so you're still right on time. Planning on reading The Geography of Lost Things by Jessica Brody. Very nice.
I haven't read any of her fiction, but I do like her Save the Cat books.
I need more water. Do you love the weather?
Yes. It has been as rainy. It's been raining nonstop for 2 days, but I love it.
It's fine. It gave us, I feel like we've been kind of like going out and doing like little adventures every weekend and seeing different new places and trying to like get out and do stuff. And this weekend we were just
good excuse to just stay home and relax.
Yeah, just chilled. There was a big book festival not too far from here that I had considered going to. And then I was like, I'm not going in the rain. I'm not pushing myself this weekend. So we just chilled. It was very nice.
Yep, it was nice.
And yeah. What are you gonna work on tonight?
I'm gonna work on getting the pictures up. And then I'm working on a short story that I had an idea for, so I am working on that too. So pictures first, then short story.
Sounds like a plan. If I can get within 2 chapters of finishing this book, I would love that, but we'll see. See what I can get done. I have about 1,700 words in this chapter, so I'm just about rounding it off, and then maybe I can write 2 more, but I don't know if I'm going to get like a 4K night, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna get done as much as I can. Could you just not read after that?
Did you just sit in bed and cry? Because that seems like a kind of book you would do that with.
I love it.
I haven't read it yet. I have it on my shelf. I just have not.
I knew it would, but I was like, I'm strong. I could do this. Spoiler alert, I could not. No. I obviously love Bachman. I've got more that way. But yeah. I feel like anytime I read one of his books, I need like just a recovery period. And it's part reader recovery period and part writer recovery period of like, why am I bothering? And then also just so thankful that he does, because I absolutely adore everything he writes. You know? But I'm glad you finally got to it. It's worth it. Even if it ruins you a little bit, it's worth it. All right. Are we ready to jump into the first sprint, my friends?
I am.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything after that. All right. Well, then let's jump into the first one, and then we'll see how we do and touch base in a little bit. Sound like a plan?
Feels good.
All right. Let's do some writing.
Good luck, everyone. He's back.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing? How do we do?
Not great.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out. I need one more picture for my room. I'm trying to figure out what I need it to be.
Decisions. I wrote words, about 900 of them. So
Yeah, you were furiously typing. It was
I
nice
know.
to hear it.
Yeah. So I did finish that chapter. Moving on to the next one.
Good. Your goal tonight is to finish that chapter and then another one?
That's not going to happen. I might finish this one, but I don't think I'm going to do 2K in one sprint. So perhaps not. I thought I hadn't looked at these end chapters in a minute. So I thought I had more of like a detailed outline to go off of, but some of the things that are happening here, I'm not so sure. So we'll see. If I can get like a solid 1,000 words in this chapter, I'll be happy.
That's good.
Yeah. Everybody else do. Hello, welcome. Got to page 62. Very good. No way. That couldn't have been 45 minutes. Listen, I had her double check that it wasn't a double speed. We were on regular one-time speed. It was a fast 45. I wrote 550 words. I love it. So far, I've mostly just managed to get up the LED light strips that I bought. And 4 or so months ago. I never made it up. I'll get there eventually. They're going to be pretty cool once they're up. If your, lighting situation decides to stay lit. And you got chocolate milk. Look at you just winning. Re-outline the rest of the chapter. Again, if I made a drinking game out of these outlines, I'd be cross-eyed by now. I haven't read 108 words. Made my bed, listened to a chapter of Fourth Wing, did my duo lesson, and I'm up to 87% on Unfamiliar. Love it. What is your streak now for duo? It has to be. It's like years.
It's been years.
It's been years. Had dinner during the sprint before I get back to finishing my video, which is what I'll be doing in the next sprint. Fantastic. Didn't get a lot of work done thanks to my internet being flaky. It seems to be working properly now, so should be able to get more done the next sprint, and hopefully that was not a jinx.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully it's fine. I'm getting more of my prep work done using tarot and going through my Tarot for Writers book for a guide. Tarot for Writers, you say? Jennifer, beast mode. Beast mode. It's amazing.
Here's the question. At a streak like that, do you have someone lined up that if you are sick, if you cannot possibly do it, they will do a lesson for you?
Why would you jinx it?
Jinxing it.
Don't even put it out in the universe.
I just need her to have a plan.
Yeah. It's intense. As I was reading, I got to thinking about the geography of lost things. It's not going to be a book I'm going to annotate. It's fair. Not every book can be. Did all the writing prep, like eating and getting cozy and ready for the next sprint to really get some writing in. That happens. I was thinking about a duo streak and considering joining in. Listen, you got some times to make up before you can get to Jennifer levels, but it's gold. Thought about it the other day. Hello, friend. I saw that you sprinted and that you had a pain behind your eyeball. I hope it feels better.
Hopefully it's gone away.
You can buy gems to freeze your streak.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I honestly didn't spend nearly enough time inside of there. I did enough to get by and then I stopped.
I've never once even opened or looked at it. Yeah, if you miss a day, you get a streak freeze. The number doesn't go up if a streak freeze is used. Figured out that I've used less than 5 days a year since I started.
Wow.
It's impressive. Congrats. It's something to be proud of. I feel like that's like potential Guinness Book levels. You should probably write to them.
Yeah, I think I did 60-something days, like 2 months, over 2 months worth, to get ready to go to France. And then once I went to France, I never opened it again. I did learn enough to get by, to like read signs and ask for certain foods and stuff, but
Yeah.
after that I was like,
have we even asked what language
yes,
or
we
language
did
is?
before. It's been a while.
What are you
It's
doing?
been a long time since we talked about it, so I don't remember.
Thank you. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm wearing an ice hat. Had dinner. So I'm gonna do some productive things. Productive-ish adjacent things. Good. Good. Spanish. All Spanish. Good Lord. Fluent AF. I had 160 days once, and then I just didn't touch it for a year or two. Listen, languages are they're not my thing. I like even Greek, which I'm around pretty frequently, I could recognize and I can make out what people are saying, but I don't speak it well or with confidence. I feel like I can usually make out some languages if I know enough about them, but like speaking it wise, not fantastic.
The problem I had with Spanish is I took 4 years in school. I did some duo for it, and the problem is most Spanish things teach you very proper Spanish, which is really only used in Spain. And coming, from Texas, where we're very close to Mexico, a lot of the words and phrases that they use in Mexico were different, even though it's still Spanish, than what I knew. So I still really couldn't understand it to them for the most part.
Yeah.
Unless they were speaking it very properly to like an older person, I could not understand it. I was able to manage a full conversation with like a 90-year-old woman that didn't speak any English. It was my ex stepmom's like grandmother or something.
Yeah.
And she was super impressed with me, but I'm like, it's only because you speak very proper Spanish.
And probably slower.
Yeah.
Because it tends to be very fast. Yeah. I can recognize enough Greek to get by in a conversation. And I took 5 years of German, 2 years of Spanish. But never been my strong suit.
Do you remember
nine?
Nine?
Nine.
That's about all I know.
Ich habe einen Hund, which is I have a dog, which I don't.
Ich habe einen Hund.
Ich habe einen Hund.
Ich habe einen Hund.
Ich habe einen Hund. Yeah.
Ich habe
ein Hund.
Ein Hund.
Yeah. And ich liebe dich.
Yep.
You got to really get in there.
Ich liebe dich. No. Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Dich. Ich liebe dich.
That's I love you. It's so sexy.
Ich liebe dich. It's like
so sexy. Ich habe einen Hunger. I'm hungry. I can ask you what time it is. I can get by a lot more in German than in probably anything else, but like also, it's not fun. Oh, do a talk reminds me to do mine. There you go. Congrats on 100 days. Also been thinking about starting diamond painting, which you should. Love the idea of doing mini diamond paintings that I can add as gifts. You absolutely should. I find it very therapeutic and fun.
You can find you can find fairly good quality small ones on Amazon.
Yeah, but they even have like card size ones that you can do.
They're little coasters. They have all different kinds. Yeah,
the kids used to do like little like magnets and like stickers and stuff. Started duo the first day of the year and have not missed a day yet. Look at you doing French, which is refreshing. So the 4 years of French that I took in high school, crushing it. Hi. Reading Blood Mercy. Nice. Live German lessons. What else do you want to know? It does sound angry. Everything in German sounds mildly angry. Or like you're hocking a loogie. I can relate to your experience, Amber. I live in California. 99% of our Spanish-speaking population are from Mexico, not Spain. And I was like, why am I not being understood?
They just use different words, like water ice instead of Italian ice.
It's water ice.
So, like, it's not a wrong word. It's just
not.
a word for that region, and then you don't understand it if you don't know it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same difference. Even when I go to say something in French, I still say.
Yeah. So my problem was
to
because
German.
I did so many years of Spanish when I was learning French in college, I kept trying to speak it with a like Spanish pronunciation because the words are so similar on paper.
Mm-hmm.
And my professor kept saying, "In French, Amber," and I would say, "Oh." She's like, "But at least I do know that you know the word,
Yeah.
so you're good."
I knew enough to know that I was not strong at languages, and Spanish and French were very, very widely taken in my high school. Not a lot of kids were taking German. So I was like, I have a smaller class size. I'll get more attention. I'm just going to go that route. And then when I'm the oldest of 4 girls, but my sister after me that I was in like active high school with at the same time was like, I'm awful at all school things. I'm going to take German because then you can help me. So the two of us both took German for no practical reason. At no point in our lives are we ever going to use German ever. But yeah, my German professor at university had the softest accent. German sounds so sweet. Herr Shively did not have a very soft accent. Herr Shively was rather aggressive in his German teaching. I actually started doing Babbel in addition to Duo to learn French. I'm doing horrible, but I'm trying.
French is hard though. Like it's super hard. Like I can read it much better than I can hear it or speak it.
Apparently, I can speak it better than I can understand it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2 days.
The way you were like, 12 days, right? Do 12. Yeah, 2 days.
2
12.
days.
And I was like,
I counted it.
you literally counted it and then
3.
said,
You counted to 3 and went, yep, 2. I was like, sure.
My school was small enough though that they didn't offer anything but Spanish. That's the only choice.
Oh, really?
There were no other choices.
We had the 3. We just had Spanish, German, and French. We started in middle school, went through high school, and then I got to college, had to take 2 semesters, did not offer German. I was like, shit, I had to take a whole other language, and then took Spanish and loathed it.
Yeah, we had a guy right when I was actually relearning French the second time I was in college, and his name was Jean-Claude.
Yeah, of course it was.
And he started working there, and he was French, like he was from France, and he found out I was learning French, and he was like, "Oh, I just," I was like, "Oh, what now?" I was like,
Oui.
Un chocolat." He was like, "What?" Okay, and I was like, "Write it out. I'll tell you what you say."
Yeah, I got nothing.
I love the sound of it. It's just really, really hard.
I did Italian before I went to Italy. After that many years of Spanish, it's hard.
Well, because all of those romance languages have very similar words. They just speak them differently.
You should, Brie. I'm here for it. French is so hard. So hard to understand. You can read it okay, but listening, no thank you.
The words change meaning too, depending on which other words you put with it. Like the way that they flow into each other. It's just, I was like, I'm never going to actually be comfortable enough to speak this to people.
No. High school Spanish only. Basically only had the opportunity to take it for 2 years.
I was able to take it for 4.
I love French.
It sounds beautiful when somebody that is native speaks it.
Who knows how to speak it speaks it, yeah.
It's
always Jean-Claude.
He was very sweet though. He actually helped me get an A in that class.
Yeah, he did.
He was an old man.
Yeah,
it wasn't like that.
I'm sure he did. My best friend in college was literally a Spanish major, double majored in business and Spanish. And I was just like, Jackie, help me. I said I'm taking French. I thought I speak it. I love German word for chocolate. I
What
don't
is
remember it.
You don't know?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
What is the German word for chocolate?
It's in our ear. We can't hear it. My high school had Spanish and French.
Chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Food made from cacao beans is chocolate. Beverage usually drunk hot is cacao.
Cacao.
The color chocolate is Schokoladenfarben.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't it be?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
We all wait with bated breath. What is it? Oh, that was weirdly simple. I need to go back to practicing French. I fell off after losing my pen pal I did language practice with. She corrected my French and I corrected her English. That's a fantastic pairing.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that for us. Look at us. Look at us. So cultured. Cacao. Sounds like you're saying cow. You have a sip.
Cacao.
Cacao. We're gonna sprint again, friends.
Yeah. We're gonna do the timers.
I have things to write. Are we ready? Hypothetical question. You don't have a chance. The choice. Speak Romanian. Means I understand every fifth word of Spanish, French, Italian. But no one understands a damn thing I say. Amazing. It means fantastic. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Welcome back.
Hello. I'm gonna go like multiple different tabs here. Close my music and mute myself, or else I hear myself 3 times. It's not enjoyable.
Oh.
But now that I'm not actively listening to music, I can take off my headphones. How'd we do?
Same.
I got 1661 and finished that chapter a little bit earlier. I'll have to flesh it out in the edits. But I did just move, like literally as the clapping started, to chapter 37 to look at what my...
So you did finish the 2 chapters you wanted to finish.
I think I wanted to finish the one that I was working on and 2 more, which was stupid and never possible.
No, that was...
So I finished the one that I started the night on, and I finished a full other one. And I'm at like 4,200 words. And
nice.
I'm on chapter 37 of 39. So, you know, things are happening.
You're full into the like finale.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in it. But that's good. I'll take it. I'm not trying to rush this first draft. However, I started this book a year ago, a little over a year ago, and finishing it after being away from it for a full year and editing a book, writing a book, editing that book. Like I'm ready for something new that I can just get into and then like stay in instead of starting and stopping, you know?
Yeah, because if people don't know, you're fully finished with book 3. Book 3 is done. You just have to wait for it to come out.
Correct.
You have to do like swag stuff and pre-order stuff, but as far as working on the book itself, it's done. So
she's done. Also, down in the description, thank you for the segue. Completely did not plan that. But down in the description is the pre-order link for my local indie if you want signed and personalized copies of A Destiny in Ash, and also a link to my pre-order campaign. So if you pre-order it from anywhere, it's up everywhere you buy books. If you pre-order it from anywhere else, you can put in for a tarot card bookmark and a signed book plate. But if you get it from my local indie, you'll get it personally signed, and you'll also get the tarot card. So
what is this random hair doing?
Living its best long life. So that's linked down below. I have it. This pretty lady. You know?
Ooh.
She's big. She's super thick. Like,
she is bigger than the others.
She's much larger than the others. Also, this is not actually how big Prophecy is, because this is not Prophecy. Looks like my book, not my book on the inside. They printed a completely different book inside my cover. So that's not
the actual length of it.
It's like that's not a very good representation of like how much larger book 3 is. This comes to I think 488 pages.
Oh, look, I have your bookmark inside of mine.
Look at that. Anyway.
400, how many?
88.
This one is 381.
Yeah.
So almost 100, what, over 100 pages more?
So yeah. I mean, there's front and back matter, but like actual physical.
I'm talking about actual physical. Like,
physical novel pages, there's 471.
Yeah. Novel pages, the end says 381.
371. So 90 pages more.
90 pages more. Almost 100. That's a lot.
She's big. But I'm very excited for her to come out. So, you know.
And if you pre-order not at her indie bookstore, you'll get this pretty book plate. It's very pretty.
I'll sign it and send it to you for free.
I'm a little biased because I created it. But you know.
But yes, just for pre-ordering it, totally for free, I will send you out a tarot card bookmark and book plate. The link's down there. Anyway, that's enough. That was random. It's not random. I'm an author and I need to promote my books. I'm not going to feel bad about it. It's okay. Hello. Hi. Welcome. You guys got here right at the beginning of the last sprint. So congrats. Hopefully you got some stuff done. Just got back from the park. There was an earthquake.
No.
Hate those. I'm not a fan. Had a couple. I need to check the news. Stop it. That was not 45 minutes.
It was. I promise.
Ate dinner, wrote 124 words. Not even 10 yet. We talked way too long for that to be possible.
I think it's because we went right into a sprint when we first got in. So we had some extra time to talk in between.
We were fast.
In a minute, baby. In a minute.
No, because I think the people that got here that were commenting at like 9:15, 9:13, we had already started sprinting. I commented to Katie Ann after we started, so it was 45. I'm like, was it? But it really was.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote 1,093 words. Congrats, that's amazing. Oh my god. This is 45 minutes ever. Always.
Second one, always.
Especially because it was like actually working for me. Spent that sprint reading over some old work and thinking a lot. Sometimes you need that like intellection time just to kind of think everything over. I don't give myself enough of it. Got a little bit of diamond painting done. Could not have been 45 minutes. Time is silly.
That's why we continue to bring people over to the 45-minute camp, because it doesn't seem like a long time, but you get so much done.
Yeah. I feel like it's like the perfect productivity time. It's enough time to get into it, really get into the meat of it and like get on a roll, but like not so long that you feel like you have to like check your phone and take little breaks and like you can still stay focused. Got ready for bed and wrote 97 words.
Nice.
Fantabulous. Doing some cleaning up in the kitchen with my sister. Got my video exported, listening to the audio of Lies of Locke Lamora while we do things. How are you enjoying that?
I've heard mixed reviews about it.
I read that and enjoyed it, but I did not continue with the series. But I did enjoy book one. So close to the end. I know. I'm ready. I have 2 more books that I'll be writing, and my goal is by the end of winter to have the other 2 books completely written. And then I'll go back and start editing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll have 5 finished books. And I'll have to start editing to query.
Not including Ash, right?
No, I'll have 5 contemporary novels done, hopefully. Yeah. By the time winter's over. When this is done, I'll have 3. And then I have 2 more. Yep. Right. Ended up playing around with some images for social media. Totally not what I was supposed to be working on. Listen, it's work adjacent. It has to get done. I finished Unfamiliar and started Be Very Afraid of Kaneko Wanuki. I got 58% hit. Jeez, reminds me of Junji a little bit. I'm ready for bed. Fantastic. 3 cheers for being done with book 3.
Hip hip hooray!
Thank you. She is chunky.
She's very chunky.
Yes, it will have an ebook. Absolutely. The ebook and the paperback will launch the same exact time. And both A Curse in Ash and A Prophecy in Ash are available on Hoopla.
Mm-hmm.
You can request it on Overdrive. And I have a link on my website where you can get the first 3 or 4 chapters of A Curse in Ash annotated by me, like all my thoughts from when I was writing it. So that is on my website. You can go download that for free. And there's also links to books 1 and 2 in ebook form that you can buy straight from me, cheaper than you can get on like
20% off, right?
Yeah, 20% off. Cheaper than you can get it anywhere else. So if you get it directly from me, you can get the ebook a little bit
and you
cheaper.
Can download it to Kindle, to Nook. You can download it as PDF. Like there's different options.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it. I'm sorry, but it's true.
I'm sorry you're so slow.
Really like Lies a lot more. The audiobook was very good. It does fridge the most.
Fridges most of the women. You never heard of that term?
No.
It's when like a book will like kill the women or put them somewhere, like get rid of them, and or they have no say in the book. Like it's very
Gotcha.
unfeminist.
I
I can give you the exact definition later.
I've never heard of that. I asked because I was able to pre-order the ebooks for book 1 and 2, and it does not appear to be an option for book 3. They are still, I think, finalizing just the last files, but it should be up soon. And I can always email my publisher tomorrow and double check and see why that's not up yet. Yeah, they might just be finishing something.
So it's the act of like killing or hurting a character just to like further the main character's plot or like their mental state or whatever. So like the women are only used as a plot device, and killing them to like help or change or do something to the male main character.
Way to like term that.
It started with movies and stuff.
Oh
yeah,
got it. Yes, I mean it's very male centric, but it was amusing. I liked the banter. I enjoyed it enough. I mean, clearly not enough to continue with the series, but I did enjoy it enough.
Speaking of, though, it is weird that the pre-order for the ebook is not up yet.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Yeah. Because the pre-order for the ebook, I think, before went up before the paperback did.
It typically goes up before the paperback because I do the final print proof. But, I mean, it all has to get done at the same time. But, you know, it should be available by now. So, thank you for pointing that out. I will definitely check in and see what's going on with that. But yes, I think that's everything. Is there anything else? I don't think so. We'll be back next weekend.
It's officially fall.
It is officially fall. It is. Ew, what?
Yeah, I just was reading that.
Okay.
Like they killed the woman and put her in the fridge just for the main character to find. Like.
Okie doke. We are still debating, but I think leaning towards doing more sprints for Nano this year again. We tend to do that, add some extra ones in for Nano because we will both be drafting. Who knows? I don't know which one I'm going to be doing. I'll be writing one of them.
I'll be working on something for Nano. I don't know if it'll be a brand new project.
I'm not going to hold off on starting a new one.
Yeah.
But I will be drafting.
I would love to be able to like get through this rewrite within the next month and then start something new, but I doubt it. So I'll probably just be still working on what I'm working on. So
sounds good. But yes, I think that's the goal. I'm sure we'll schedule some of the extra ones, and then other ones will probably just get thrown in like randomly. But you're very welcome.
I feel like I was watching our old vlogs, and we talked about doing nano sprints a lot back in like 2020, 2021. We didn't do that many extra ones last year.
We didn't.
Like 1 or 2 extra. We need to get back to that.
I think last year it was not a fantastic year for either.
I don't think either of us were working on anything.
No, I was not drafting. I was editing and doing like other in-ash things that was not active drafting. So it just didn't make sense. But this year we'll be drafting, so I'm sure we'll do some more. But you're very, very welcome. Thank you for joining us for yet another amazing Sunday sprint. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, if you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment. Let us know what you got done. Thanks for chilling. Make sure you like, subscribe, set your notifications, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.